Alright, let's get into the nitty-gritty of setting up a solid info protection and data loss prevention system with Microsoft Purview. Imagine we are sitting in my office, and I'm breaking down all these techie stuff into layman terms. Hey, picture this world where we are inundated with data, and every byte of it can pose a threat if mishandled. It's like we are the keepers of this data castle, and we need solid walls and guards in place to prevent breaches, okay? That's where Microsoft Purview swoops in with its arsenal of tools designed to keep our digital kingdom secure. Now, setting up a robust info protection and DLP strategy is not just about installing software and calling it a day. It's about understanding who needs access, what really needs protection, and then crafting policies as meticulous as a master craftsman. We begin by embracing the strategic vision, aligning our info protection system with organizational objectives and regulatory requirements. It's a delicate dance of foresight and planning, ensuring that we only share sensitive data where absolutely necessary and under strict protocols. Let's roll things out in stages, my friend. First, we take inventory. We catalog our data, categorize it like precious jewels, identifying each gem's unique properties, where it lives, and who's got access to it. We go through this with our usual suspicion, asking if every byte of data should be a guarded treasure. Next up, we label and classify, because without knowing what we're protecting, how do we safeguard it, right? We tag data as public, internal, or private, and set policies to control its flow. We are essentially setting up a VIP list for our data, deciding who gets to have access and under what conditions. Moving to the technical architecture overview, Microsoft Purview is like this sturdy, well-built fortress that's got everything we need. It's multifaceted, offering information protection and DLP tailored for various scenarios ranging from on-premises to the cloud. The essence here is integration, seamlessly mingling our existing infrastructure with new Purview tools, like blending old traditions with innovative approaches. Think of information protection as the physical walls of our castle, the encryption, access controls, and activity monitoring tools acting as those impenetrable fortress walls. And data loss prevention policies are the guards and sentries, making sure no one carries out unauthorized information transfer. Both are vital to our defense strategy, standing tall against potential data loss incidents. Now, let's dive into the implementation process. Strategic planning lays down the blueprint of our data protection fortress, identifying our threats, assets, and regulatory obligations. It means understanding the rules of the game, compliance policies that we have to abide by, and integrating them within our own. Once we have that chest of rules and procedures, we start deploying our tools. It's not a magical wand here, my friend. It's about precision and adherence to best practices, like how we meticulously organize a library or an archive, with every document in its rightful place and under watchful eyes. In this journey, education is king. We train our IT team, and the broader workforce gets schooled on the do's and don'ts of handling sensitive information, almost like a boot camp to ensure discipline and vigilance. But, buddy, we must not forget the human side of security. No matter how strong our walls, we need an unyielding human spirit of responsibility to respect these practices and maintain the trust everyone's placed in us. Furthermore, automation through Microsoft Purview lets us relieve the monotonous tasks that eat up our time like leeches. The software can do heavy lifting, from tracking data access to enforcing policies, which, pardon my old-fashioned tone, is akin to entrusting your homework to a tutor who can help you ace grades consistently. Monitoring is the watchtower of our data safeguard. Like scanning the horizon for threats in the nights of the 19th century, we keep a keen eye on who accesses what data and when, using Purview's built-in tools. Imagine those watchtowers keeping a vigilant lookout, identifying any abnormal patterns that might suggest a data slip. Now, we don't just put down and forget, we adapt, evolving our policies and controls continuously. It's like fortile in chess, always predicting the next move of adversaries. We tweak, reassess, and optimize, just as how knights polish their armor, ensuring it's bulletproof to the threats of its time, which, in today's world, are the hackers and malware of endless proportions. As we reach the end of our strategic quest, we realize that with Microsoft Purview, we've fortified not just our data but our morale. It's a journey towards a culture of security, an embodiment of shared responsibility where everyone is both steward and sentinel of our information realm. And that, my friend, is how we safeguard our data fortress, day by day, with Microsoft Purview as our mighty shield. For a deeper dive into this realm, I implore you to journey further. Visit neeraj.qzz.io and subscribe to TechLab, where the conversation continues and knowledge never sleeps.